Once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will always have a live chat on the first Friday of the month at 8 p.m. So please subscribe, click on the bell, and let's get 1,000 subscribers very soon. Good morning and welcome back to Planet Althistory. Today we will continue the series of What If Goku Was in Pokemon. We stopped at the time where Goku was with Brock in Lavender Town. I didn't really mention his relations with other people, but I will do this right now. Professor Oak would not mention to Goku that he was a Saiyan or from out of space. Well, Professor Oak himself he wouldn't really know for sure. For Goku, Professor Oak would just be his grandpa, Daisy would just be his big sister, and Blue his brother. Daisy would be some type of mother figure, and with her influence Goku would be more social and know more about interactions, emotions, and so on. Because as you know, in the game Daisy was a very nice person in the beginning, and she even gave you the town map, whereas Blue would not have done so. Also consider the fact that Goku didn't live alone, and that he was in a thriving community within a village. Blue would obviously be jealous of him because he would see that Professor Oak would treat Goku very favorable, but it would never be enough to turn against Goku. For Blue, Goku was still his brother, so he would have a more respectable relationship with Goku than, let's say, with Red, because Goku was still his brother and Blue would still rather have Goku as someone close to him than someone who is a stranger, like Red, for instance. Bill would be known to Goku, and Bill could potentially have a similar role as Bulma. Hear me out. Bill was able to transform himself into Pokemon. He built huge networks. In the games, he allowed you to trade with the past, so from that perspective, I am really sure that he might be as smart as Bulma, in my opinion. Paired with Professor Oak's knowledge, Goku would be in contact with very smart people, and this would, in one way or another, be an influence to him. Red and Green were not so much present as of yet, but they will come at some point. Goku and Brock would now continue their adventure, while Red and Blue were the ones to meet Koga several times. Green in this timeline would still have stolen the Squirtle because Goku never got the typical starter Pokemon. However, in here, and due to Goku being more intimidating than Red, I don't believe that she would steal Goku's badges. Also, Brock would be present, so it would not really work out. Goku would not like Green at first, while Green would try to see the best of Goku, and she would see a strong person, really interesting, not also a silly boy. But once Goku finds out that Green would be kidnapped by Team Rocket, he and Brock would try to infiltrate Team Rocket instead in the game corner, and it would be Goku saving her from Team Rocket. With a strong Goku, he would cause more chaos in the base, destroying more things, leaving Team Rocket and later on Giovanni very angry. Goku would also be able to protect Green from the Tauros, but do so in a single-handedly way. And Tauros, he would have no chance to do something against Goku, but it would still leave Goku very wounded. And as Brock would then try to get the attention of the other Rocket grunts, and like this, the three of them, they would come very clear of the situation, whereas in the manga it would turn out very differently. This would just give a very minor Zenkai boost to Goku, but nonetheless still a tiny Zenkai boost. Green would start to fall in love of Goku, and Goku asked her to never steal things again, to which she partially agreed, because she stole the Mu Disc and did something good in a way. Well, Goku then agreed, and he asked her whether she would like to join him and stop Team Rocket together with Brock. She agreed to destroy Team Rocket, but she would keep her independence. From there, Goku would train his Raichu, Pidgeot, Primeape, and he might also get a Gyarados at some point. Or Gyarados. Because, well, in German, in the language I play Pokemon, we call it Gyarados. So I don't know whether the English pronunciation is the same, so I will just call it Gyarados. Okay, so he would then see that Gyarados would be a very strong Pokemon, and he would also try to get a Gyarados. Brock and Goku continue their training and their adventures throughout the Kanto region until they get back to the Pallet Town, where not only Goku but also Blue and Red would find out that Pallet Town was an illusion and that Professor Oak was kidnapped. The illusion of Sabrina would say that all of Pallet Town would be an illusion, and Goku would be somewhat afraid, while Brock would be visibly angry to see Sabrina, and she would then say that Professor Oak was kidnapped, that she works for Team Rocket, and all of this. And so the three of them and Brock would go to Saffron City and also find Green in there. This time Lieutenant Surge would do other things, because he would work more in the shadows, while Koga and Sabrina would try to stop our heroes. Brock would be very angry to see other gym leaders working with Team Rocket, and he would try to challenge one of them at least. While Goku would be at first very afraid of Sabrina, but this was just because the former gym leader of Saffron City, who trained Goku, told Goku that she had very strong psychic Pokemons, and that's why he would be afraid. Brock alone would not be enough to beat Koga, so Red and Blue would join him, and Koga would then be beaten easily, while Goku would try to face Sabrina in the name of his karate master and the former gym leader of Saffron City, and he would do so in a way that it would almost be like he would take revenge. Sabrina would trick Goku, but Goku would somehow manage to see through her tricks and even get a small glimpse of his own psychic power, or as we know it in Dragon Ball, Ki energy. He wouldn't now shoot Ki blasts, but use the Ki to block Sabrina from moving. Green would see all of this, much to her surprise, but still steal the gym badge of Sabrina and give it to Goku later on. Goku would then ask Sabrina why she's doing this, to which she would send her own Pokemon with her psychic power, because she would still be blocked by Goku, much to the surprise to Goku, and the Pokemon would then try to attack Goku with a psychic move. Goku in this enraged mode would easily pick up and imitate the psychic moves and dodge the attacks. Goku then charges for a Thunderbolt by manipulating his own Ki energy. He could do it because he was imitating his Raichu, and in this universe, Pokemon attacks would also be partially coming from Ki energy. And if you were watching also maybe the Avatar, you saw that the lightning attack, or what was basically almost like a thunderbolt, or looking like a thunderbolt attack, it was mainly because of the manipulation of the ability to use fire energy. So in here we could see something similar, but it would be a manipulation of the Ki energy within Goku, and thus he could use a thunderbolt. Sabrina is shocked, and Goku sends then out his own Pokemon, and he would challenge Sabrina in a fair fight. If she would do tricks on him, he would hurt her the same way as Team Rocket hurts Pokemon. It would be an epic fight, but Goku would win. Sabrina would teleport away and change over the time, not like Lieutenant Surge, but in her own different way, seeing how powerful Goku as a person was. And Sabrina would also start to question her own ideology, and this would also then give a change within her own mind. In here, the absence of Sabrina would change a few things. The fusion of Articuno, Zapdos and Moltres would still happen and still appear, but they would be beaten by the 5 trainers, while they would never really know about the plan that Sabrina revealed to them in the manga, and because of how badly Goku would have beaten her. Misty and Erika, they came as in OGL, and Professor Oak as well as the people of Pallet Town would be safe, while the hybrid bird would cause a bigger rampage than in the manga, because this monster was not in, how should I say, it was not controlled by anyone. And later on would have Goku would try to challenge this hybrid monster and take most of the damage and eventually faint, but at the end Team Rocket would be beaten and Goku would be the biggest hero, and the Sylph Corporation as well as Saffron City would be safe. Giovanni would be very angry and he would not hear back from Sabrina. Knowing also how strong Goku is, he would assure that Mewtwo would become much stronger and he would start to obsess over Goku. This Mewtwo would become very different than the one that we are used to know in OGL. Not only stronger, but also way more unpredictable and with a mission in its mind: to get Goku.
That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my video. Be sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment, support me also on Patreon, and join my forum, forum.planetalthistory.ga. Until next time on Planet Alt History.